Today's the day. I believe we have enough points on the chart for us to start using Mira's compare feature. I've been waiting for this moment since I began testing with Mira. Hi, I'm Vinisha, Mira's sex hormone tester, and this is day 12 of my cycle. I admit I've been feeling some fear around comparing my hormones to other Mira users, but more about that in a minute. Today, I tested with the Max and Ovum wands so I could test my LH, E3G, PDG, and FSH levels. Let's see where they're at today. So I'm just around the corner from my predicted date of ovulation. It got pushed back a couple of days after this morning's testing. So my fertility score dipped slightly to a 5 out of 10. And it looks like my E3G levels surged since yesterday. Now let's take a closer look at all of my hormones. My LH went up from a 2.1 to a 3.1. My E3G jumped from a 134.1 to a 276.6. My PDG dipped a little, going from a 1.7 to a 1.3. And my FSH rose from a 3.4 to a 7.2. This is definitely signifying that my body is preparing for ovulation this week. Because my E3G levels are rising, I should expect an LH surge over the next couple of days. Now, let's take a peek at the compare feature to see how I rank amongst other Mira users. Let's start with LH. Looks like I'm in the average range compared to both healthy and pregnant Mira users. And compared to users with PCOS, it looks like I'm in the 3 to 97th percentile. Now let's go on to E3G. Here it appears that I'm also just barely in the average overall range compared to both healthy and pregnant Mira users. And my E3G is still within the 3 to 97th percentile compared to users with PCOS. Now for PDG. My PDG is also within the 15 to 85th percentile compared to healthy and pregnant Mira users. And FSH, it seems like I still don't have enough points to compare yet, but we'll check back later when I do. That was really informative, and I'm really impressed. In the few minutes it took to compare, I can now rest easy knowing all of my hormones are within the normal range so far on my cycle. This is a great time for a personal check-in. So today, my mood is at a 5 out of 10. I had to get up a little early to do a quick grocery store run. My motivation and productivity is at an 8 out of 10. I feel motivated to get a lot done today. My sex drive is at a 7 out of 10, and my self-confidence is at an 8 out of 10. I'm feeling really good about myself. I can thank my fertile window for that one. Mira's compare feature really put me at ease. Last night, I was feeling a little fear around my hormonal health, mentally preparing myself with an action plan in case anything seemed out of the norm. I started coming up with a million things to Google, putting myself into a tailspin, much like I did before even discovering Mira. This is one of the few times in my life where I can actually take comfort in being average. Having all of this information at the palm of my hand gives me so much peace of mind. I feel so much better about myself and my fertility health, exponentially more than before I even started using Mira. And even in the event that I did notice something out of the norm, I noticed Mira offers consulting with a fertility coach. I feel so supported. It's unbelievable. For once, I feel encouraged to compare myself to others and walk away feeling even better about myself. Worrying about my cycle and my hormones is no longer an option testing with Mira.